What?
I don't recall ever seeing you here before.
Oh no, I have a life.
Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. It's time for some more Buffy. We are reacting today to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, episode 11. Alright, so we're almost there. We're almost at the end of season 1. Last episode was really, really awesome. One of my favorites of the show so far. Just the whole concept of exploring people's fears and nightmares and the execution of it, the variety, the time we spent on each and every character, and particularly with Buffy, you know, seeing Buffy and her fear about her parents and kind of her anxiety about her regular life as a teenage girl growing up was great. And then her anxiety as a slayer with her fear of the master and of turning into a vampire. It was great to see the duality of her life kind of represented there and the two major conflicts that she deals with, you know, her double life of a chosen one and as a normal girl. And just a great episode. Lots of fun, lots of, you know, different themes that I thought were just the, you know, top level, you know, Hellmouth Buffy ideas. But so episode 11, I mean, what episode? Episode 11. Sorry, I'm forgetting what's going on. I'm forgetting how to talk, okay? This is my greatest nightmare, recording this reaction and forgetting how to talk and just acting like a total fool. I apologize. In episode 11, I don't know what to expect. I'm wondering if there's a chance that there's like a 2-part season finale, if we're going to really have that showdown with the Master. That's what I'm really, really excited about. I'm looking forward to. And of course, there's the little kid who's the chosen one. Are we going to deal with him as well? I don't know. Are we going to see more of Angel before the end of the show? I would love that. And everyone knows what I really just want is an episode that focuses on Cordelia. So I don't think that's going to happen actually this season. I feel like she's the type of character who will get more attention maybe as the show continues. And then I mentioned at the beginning of last episode, this isn't a prediction. I don't think that Giles is going to die, but I have a slight fear. Like if I had to worry about any of the main characters, there's just something about Giles as the father figure who really holds the team together in a secure and kind of comforting adult way that I'm worried. I'm worried that if a character is going to die, it might be him. And that would really suck because Giles is so awesome. Anyways, on that upbeat note and prediction, if you do want to see this full reaction unedited, that's up on Patreon for $1. And if you want to see next week's reaction, the season finale of Buffy, that will be up for early access. Really huge thank you to everyone who supports there. Let's get into the episode. Let's start Buffy the Vampire Slayer, episode 11.
Having my dress specially made off the rack gives me hives.
Okay, you need that specialty dress, Cordelia. Come on.
I haven't been elected May Queen yet.
You will be. Oh, great. Oh, all her weapons falling out?
You're probably wondering what I'm doing with this stuff, huh?
Wow, I'm not.
I don't know why the school admits mentals like her.
Dang it. She's being a little bit mean to Buffy. Come on, Cordelia, soften that up a little bit.
You relate to our discussion about the anger of the outcast at society.
Well, how about color me totally self-involved?
What does that mean?
Well, everyone looked down on him.
That is such a Twinkie defense.
A Twinkie defense?
Like this time I sort of ran over this girl on her bike.
You sort of run over? Cordelia, how do you sort of run over?
Like my pain meant nothing.
Your pain? What, in the car with your seatbelt?
I'll see you then.
Okay, bye.
Even the teachers like Cordelia. What's gonna happen? You're the next victim for supernatural law and order, bro. I don't think he's gonna make it out alive. What's this creature?
Okay, fun time's over. Come out.
Whoa. Oh, what? Holy crap, dude! Run! Get out of there! It's the invisible woman! She's smacking you with the baseball bat! Just smash him in the face? Man, this show can get violent.
Now remember who to vote for May Queen, as in me.
I'll vote for you, Cordelia.
For Cordelia? No, see, for Wilma, little brain. Who will associate me with something sweet?
That is good marketing, Cordelia.
I don't think I need the loony fringe vote.
Oof. Oh, that's brutal.
I don't even like chocolates.
Aw. Aw, Buffy.
I'm sorry.
It was just we had this
Aw, Buffy is feeling like the outsider.
Be my deputy.
Aw, poor Buffy. She's feeling like she doesn't connect with them in the same way.
Of course not. Ted, what are you
Here we go. More Snyder.
this week? Clear back.
Thing was floating, it knocked me out.
I better check out the scene.
What's Snyder gonna say to that? No.
He likes his comb.
I don't think Mitch needs his comb right now.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
What did you say? Mitch was gonna sue the school?
Sue?
That is genius, Willow. That is genius.
Well, his dad is the most powerful lawyer in Sunnydale.
Hold on. What have you two heard?
Yeah, my theory right now is it's someone who's invisible. Well, it sounded like a girl laughter to me, so... I wonder if there's any chance it's like an unpopular kid in school who's been bullied and picked on and has the ability to turn invisible and is kind of taking out vengeance on the popular crowd.
And I'll research all the possibilities, ghosts included. But Xander, if you're not doing anything, would you like to help me?
He's like, I did not sign up for homework with this supernatural life and death stuff.
Why is she always trying?
Oh, I'm telling you, it's one of the kids. It's one of the kids who they bullied and like made feel like an outsider.
Who's the principal here? What happened?
Wait, is that actor the guy from Deep Space Nine? Is Principal Snyder, what's his name? Korg from Deep Space Nine? I swear, if that is, no wonder he's so amazing. The voice sounds familiar, though. I could be totally off. That might not be the actor, but if he is, that makes sense because I love that character from Deep Space Nine.
Ow!
Don't sue.
Don't sue. It's definitely a girl, and it's definitely a girl who felt invisible and somehow now has the power to be invisible.
It didn't go through me, it bumped into me.
It's not a ghost. That's why it's not a ghost.
My powers to protect the girls' locker room.
To protect their locker room? Bro.
May Queen dressed tonight. Maybe there'll be some action. Guess I'm gonna start the hunt.
Yeah, that's true. She would be the obvious next victim.
Isn't it beautiful?
You can really see the longing that Buffy has to have that. It is too quiet, and it is eerie just hearing that sound. Careful, Giles. Be careful. Be careful. But why would this girl be mad at him? There's no reason to be mad at him.
Oh.
Jeez! There you are, bro. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because of course he's a vampire. Yeah, no reflection.
A vampire in love with a slayer. It's rather poetic.
It is. It's quite the conundrum, too.
Most salient books of slayer prophecy have been lost.
Of course they got lost. Of course.
Looking in the mirror every day and seeing nothing there. It's an overrated pleasure.
Although, to be fair, I think it's totally different being invisible.
Realistic. It looked like a cabbage.
This poor girl just trying to fit in. But how did she gain the powers to turn invisible?
The winner.
She's like Carrie, you know? Just this quieter girl who feels invisible. No one pays attention to her.
Thank you for making the right choice.
For making the right choice?
Being this popular is not just my right, but my responsibility. Very seriously.
Oh my gosh. Oh, someone's been hanging out up here. This is the hard evidence he needed, but be careful. I like how the camera like acts like a character. Yeah, she's right there. Careful, Buffy, you're going through all her stuff. She might just smack you. What? Talk about escalating the situation. Just gonna straight up slash her with a knife? Oh, great. She's gonna take revenge. Is she just waiting for Cordelia? Or is she angry at this teacher? What the? Hurry, Cordelia, you gotta save this teacher. Hurry, just open the door. Is she dead?
What happened?
Attacked.
Watch out, Cordelia, you might be next. Someone protect Cordelia.
Mystical causes of invisibility when I should have looked at the quantum mechanical. Physics.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say, huh?
I mean, he did do some things that were pretty heroic.
Absolutely.
I feel bad for this girl. Even getting ignored, not just by your peers, but by, you know, the authority figures, by adults in your life. That's brutal. Yeah, she's definitely giving me Carrie vibes. Oh, shoot. She literally turned invisible in class and no one even noticed. Not even the kid behind her? That guy was asleep in class.
What does she want?
To be heard. She said, listen.
What? I knew you'd be here. I know we've had our differences with you being so weird and all, and
This is one way to ask a favor with that type of intro line.
I know that you share this feeling that we have for each other deep down. Elijah?
Please.
Is she gonna join the group now? Is she gonna become one of the gang members? Like, knowing about what's actually up? That would be crazy awesome.
I don't recall ever seeing you here before.
Oh no, I have a life.
Oh.
Look and listen.
He's like, get your feet off the table, Xander. Learn some manners.
You guys away from the bronze?
Nothing is keeping me from the bronze tonight.
Not even a ghost or an invisible woman.
We can use Cordelia as bait.
Great. Bait?
I was like, did you process what they just said, Cordelia?
If you are Marcy's invisibility, then Buffy will be...
A sitting duck.
Oh shoot, she's listening in on their strategy though. Oh.
I feel so alone, then why do you work so hard at being popular?
Well, it beats being alone all by yourself.
Dang. That's crazy. See, I knew Cordelia had more depth to her, but if it's a recording though, it could be a big trap. If this invisible girl is really smart, she'd play like a recording, and
Let's go.
I think this is a trick. Because she's after Cordelia, and Cordelia's not with them.
I changed in a mop closet.
Your secret dies with me.
I kind of want to see Buffy and Cordelia become more friends. Although Cordelia better not lose her amazing burns and sense of humor.
Over here.
Grab like a bucket of paint or something, because if you throw that on top of her when she's invisible, then you can see everywhere she goes. Come on, there's ways to beat invisible people, just like there's ways to beat vampires.
Can you say gulp?
I knew it! I knew it was a trick! Oh, shoot! Oh, great. This girl is so murderous.
You were popular? In what alternate universe?
Heartfelt talk with a little less talk from you. Cordelia?
Oh, shoot! She's not alone in there! Buffy, break the door down! Is she being hanged? How is this girl that strong, man? What, does she get superpowers with the invisibility cloak?
Cordelia! Cordelia!
How did she lift her up, though? That's what I want to know. Jeez, Buffy, that is a hard fall. Oh, great, she's unconscious. Wake up! Oh no, oh no, oh no. No, 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 don't get injected. Buffy, look to your... Ah! Oh, it's game over. What's she gonna do? Like, kill the two popular girls before, on stage in front of everyone?
What is she doing?
I don't know.
I swear Cordelia better not die. She's not going to, right?
She has gone mad.
You think?
I really hope you guys had figured it out by now.
Figured what out? Okay, I'm trying to think how they can get out of here. Like, what is the best solution? Angel! Angel needs to show up.
Well, Bratton, you think you can charm your way out of this, don't you? Isn't that what you think?
Jeez. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Hurry! I don't think there's any way out of this without Angel. Yes! Okay!
I brought you the codex.
Angel being the MVP of the episode. Saving lives. Answering problems.
Cordelia, shut up.
That was an awesome shot.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, listen. Pull a Daredevil. That's genius, Buffy. Right there. Nice. Got her. Now don't let her take that off. Keep that around her.
FBI, nobody move.
FBI?
Have a nice day.
Wait, so the FBI like looks for invisible kids to recruit into their service? This girl's gonna be...
Tied now?
You better thank her, Cordelia.
When the gas was coming down, we...
Janitor, found this.
Doesn't want to mention Angel, huh?
But, I guess I just want to say thank you.
There you go. There you go.
It's funny because she looks like Cordelia.
You're not hanging with these losers, are you?
Are you kidding? I was just being charitable. You think I really felt like joining that social leper colony?
Little girl, when you really need one.
You should fit right in.
How many of these kids do they have?
Marcy,
This is sinister.
4 of your texts.
All the books are gonna open. Yep.
Cool.
That's dark. Alright, so that's episode 11 of Buffy. Man, another great episode. This season is really ending strong. I mean, there have been some good episodes early on in the season, but I think some of my favorites are in the second half of season 1 so far. But this was really cool. Yeah, I mean, I was suspicious early on that it was an invisible girl, and I was right about that. Something that I think that was cool to have that symbolism of someone who feels like they're not seen, turning invisible through the energy of the Hellmouth. And I don't know, I think it brings up an interesting idea of, you know, like, let's say you had the powers of invisibility. I think it's difficult to know how you would behave until you had that ability, because I think we all hope that we wouldn't get away with crime or get revenge on people who are mean to us or steal things. But if you really just, that's such a level of power that you would have, and an ability to get away with things that now you don't even consider because you don't have that ability. And I think that it was in a way a realistic portrayal of showing a kid who feels like no one pays attention to them and feels overlooked and has no friends. There's a lot of instability and pain at a young person who feels that. And then to suddenly just have this ability to get back at all these people who mistreated you and to have your revenge, to have a last laugh. I mean, obviously this girl escalated it to a degree of, killing people and exacting horrible vengeance in a dramatic way. But I think that, I mean, Buffy kind of responded and said like, oh, I felt your pain, but I didn't know you were a loony. I actually don't think that was the case. I don't think there was anything crazy about her. I'm sure that she was mentally unstable and maybe had some mental health issues. In fact, I'm sure she did. But I think that you combine the immaturity of someone who's in school with just years of pain and angst, and then suddenly overnight you give them the power of invisibility, the ability to get away without any consequences. You see in real life examples of people who overnight get famous and successful, especially at a young age, and how difficult it is for so many, child stars to handle that level of power and success. So I think it's a cool, tragic portrayal in this episode of seeing someone in that young age getting that level of supernatural ability and just using it and giving in to those darkest of impulses. And I thought it was interesting too, like, I mean, obviously I'm really happy that this episode focused more on Cordelia and involved her with the gang, and I think that it was a nice way to kind of explore the ideas of popularity and a friendship and a connection. And I liked how we saw Buffy, who's friends clearly with Willow and Xander, good friends. But even with good friends, there are times where you feel like an outsider or you feel less close. And that isolation is a serious thing. That's not a small feeling. That's painful. And seeing that other side of Cordelia, where she is the popular girl who from every outer appearance has it all, to see that she can feel that lack of connection and even surrounded by people can feel alone. That was really it makes me like, obviously I love Cordelia for how hilarious she is, and just her personality just to me is really appealing in a hilarious way. But there is a side to her character that we kind of got to see for the first time, which I really was hoping we would, where there's more to her than that. And of course, ending the episode where she goes back to her social group, kind of staying away. I think there is a fear, and also there's a very a line that stuck out was what Cordelia said about when Buffy asked her, like, why? If you feel empty and alone, why do that? Cordelia's response, I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in a way to it, where she's like, it's better than being alone. I think that's something that a lot of people will chase things that aren't fulfilling in a deep sense, maybe, whether it's, just money or success or those empty, shallow friendships or just attention, any type of thing that satisfies you in some way but isn't enough. But I think a lot of people continue to pursue those things anyways because they say it's better than nothing. It's better than having nothing at all. And I think that they may be right. I don't know. In fact, this is something I don't know. So please let me know what you think. Is it more painful to have a group of friends who none of them really know you and connect with you, or to have fame and fortune but not, deeper human connections? Or is it better to have none of that? I think personally that as lonely and isolating and empty as the existence of having that, like Cordelia has, kind of those surface level things, it is better than being alone. Because I think when you're like the girl, what's her name, Maisie, the girl who turned invisible, where you really don't have any type of attention or any type of friendship, that level of loneliness is truly profound, and that's where it can lead to that type of insanity that we saw in this episode. But maybe not. I think there's a great there's a quote, I believe it's from Robin Williams, which obviously the tragic ending of his life, saying something about, I forget the exact quote, but it's something about being in a crowd full of people but no one knowing you, and kind of the unique sadness and pain of that. So I definitely think that can be a situation that's very difficult. So I would love to hear people's thoughts about just that idea in general. But once again, I just think the episode portrayed these types of themes in an interesting, investigating, exciting sense. Like I really like that aspect of Buffy in particular very well, because we could just sit here and have a discussion about, themes about growing up or just anything about life, but to be able to translate that into an entertaining and exciting type of supernatural adventure is something that this show, at least so far, is really excelling at, and I'm really loving about that. And then, of course, just filmmaking wise, I really love the scene where, the sound drops away and Buffy just listens, and we have that slow-mo and you just hear the air rustling and then she turns around and smacks her. I mean, that was a really cool moment. Thank you as always to everyone for watching this episode. If you do want to see the unedited version, that's up on Patreon. If you want to see next week's reaction to the season finale, man, I'm excited for it. I haven't seen it yet, obviously filming this, but I'm really looking forward to hopefully a showdown with Buffy and the Master. Hopefully no one dies. Giles, don't die on us, Giles. But that is going to be up right now for early access for Patreon. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting. And remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.